Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
Twilight's glad
You may be seated. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 Northeastern Junior College Commencement Ceremony. I am Jay Lee, Northeastern's president, and it is my honor to act as the MC of today's proceedings. I also have the honor of being the first to officially offer my congratulations to the class of 2021 on earning their degrees and certificates. The 2020-2021 academic year has been a challenging year for everyone here at Northeastern. For you, the class of 2021, the challenges were at a level I'm sure many of you didn't anticipate and quite possibly didn't enjoy. In spite of all the challenges, you persevered and succeeded. As a matter of fact, you succeeded at a level no one could have predicted. The students that attended the fall 2020 semester set a record for the most students recording grades that placed themselves on the college honor roll. That in and of itself is an amazing accomplishment. But to have done so during a pandemic is even more remarkable. Congratulations. Before we move on, I'm going to ask for some help in thanking the individuals that helped get our commencement program started. They include the Northeastern Concert Band under the direction of Lee Lipstrew for the playing of Pomp and Circumstances, Faculty Marshal Larry Pollard, who brought forward the College Mace, and Celeste Delgado Pelton and the Northeastern Contemporary Choir for the wonderful singing of the national anthem we just heard. Please join me in thanking them. Northeastern Junior College is one of 13 colleges in the Colorado Community College system. The system is led by or under the guidance of a chancellor, and the chancellor reports to the State Board of Community Colleges and Occupational Education. The members of the State Board are nominated to serve by the governor and approved by the State Senate. I'm happy to introduce a video presentation from the Colorado Community College System Chancellor, Joe Garcia, who will offer his words of congratulations to the class of 2021.
Hello, graduates, family members, friends, and colleagues. I'm Joe Garcia, Chancellor of the Colorado Community College System, and I'm thrilled to extend my most sincere congratulations to this year's graduating class. This year has presented each of you with challenges that have been common to all students over the years, like not enough time, not enough money, or not enough aptitude in math. But you also faced a unique challenge in the form of the pandemic that was unprecedented and unforeseeable. Through it all, you showed your resiliency, determination, and strength. You worked hard, you adapted, and you did not give up. That same grit and perseverance will be there as you face future challenges. And I hope you remember how strong you were this year and that you can find that strength again when you need it. Now, it's been over 40 years since I graduated from college, but I still remember that day vividly. But what I remember, more than a sense of accomplishment and pride, was a sense of relief. Box checked, degree in hand. But I didn't have a job lined up, and I hadn't applied to graduate school. I didn't know what was next for me. Still, I was a different person because I had that degree. I was a different person because I knew I could face challenges and overcome them. I was a different person because I could imagine a future that was different from my past. All I had to do was keep my eyes open to opportunities and to have the confidence in myself to pursue those opportunities even when they seemed impossibly beyond my reach. Certainly I didn't know everything, but the most important thing I'd learned in college was that what I didn't know, I could learn. Remember that. What you don't know, you can learn. So your next task isn't to know, but to believe. Believe in yourself and have the confidence to try new things, to take risks, and to know that you can persevere, just as you did this year. As a recent president said to a group of graduates, quote, "It's your turn to keep this daringly radical but unfailingly simple notion of America alive. That no matter where you're born or how much your parents have, no matter what you look like or what you believe in, you can still rise to become whatever you want, still go on to achieve great things," end quote. So pursue great things. Never put limits on your dreams, and don't listen to others who try to impose limits upon you. Don't stop learning because you have a degree, and never stop loving because you may have lost someone close to you. The world is big, and there's always room for more knowledge, more love, bigger dreams, and people like you who can learn more, love more, and aim higher. On behalf of the Colorado Community College System, congratulations again on reaching this momentous milestone. From this day forward, you are a college graduate. You are one of our graduates, and we could not be more proud of you. Congratulations, Northeastern Junior College, class of 2021.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of Northeastern's Associated Student Government. This year's ASG president, Garrett Cockcroft. Garrett has served on the college leadership team, representing the student voice within the college administration. Garrett has dealt with the many unusual circumstances of this academic year, and he did so with innovation and diligence. He has come up with ways to provide social activities in a remote environment that I, for one, found to be very inventive and imaginative. Based on my observations of him over the previous 9 months, I'm very confident that he will have great success in his next educational pursuits and in his life, in whatever direction it will take him. Ladies and gentlemen, Garrett Cockcroft.
Class. Garrett, you forgot graduation? This is your biggest job as ASG president. You had one job.
Oh no. But do we have to do it over Zoom?
By this point, I think we're all tired of hopping on Zoom and WebEx meetings. And these past 2 years have been pretty crazy, and I don't think I can quite describe them in words, so I think I'm going to do an interpretive dance. Just kidding. So now, let's take a few steps back. Imagine you're graduating from high school and excited to start your first semester at NJC. You have great plans for joining clubs, intramural teams, competing in your athletic events, and living the life of a freshman in college. First semester was all that you hoped and dreamed, and more. You meet some of your best friends, you're doing well in classes, and you've had a great time attending all of those extracurriculars. You enjoy a long winter break, begin to miss school, and are oddly enough looking forward to starting another semester. First day back, whispers start going around about a virus in China. Heck, it's in China, we'll be fine, right? In classes, they start talking about this virus spreading and spreading. Spring break rolls around, and there are discussions of having a long spring break because of this virus. Little do we know, our naive freshman hearts were about to be broken. Returning from spring break? No. Going outside? No. Seeing your friends? No. Having to log into classes that immediately flipped from in-person to only online? So much buffering. Working with teachers through email while motivation was dreadful. Heck, making sourdough sounds like more fun, and the only reason to roll out of bed was to see what the Tiger King was up to. You finished the semester, maybe not as you hoped. The virus now has hit close to home, and you know people who have gotten really sick from it. It's summer now, you haven't seen your friends in months, you're wondering, like the rest of the world, will we ever get back to normal? Thankfully, the light at the end of the tunnel, NJC is welcoming all their students back on campus for in-person learning. Do we want to wear masks? No. Is it worth it to be able to see our friends and faculty in person? Yes, absolutely. Masks have just become a normal thing now. Classes begin to dwindle from hybrid to in-person. I think for most of us, this year has not been the perfect college experience. The gloom of quarantining and having the school shut down again is forever lingering over our heads. A constant fear of having too many cases, canceling all of our events, leaving our friends again, doing more online classes. Ugh. But this is not our story. This past semester, the light has continued to get brighter. Almost all of us enjoyed in-person classes, had fun in small group gatherings, socially distanced, of course. Some of us accomplished greatness, given some of the hurdles we had to jump. Let's give it up to our athletes who had to deal with extra requirements during shortened seasons, our career and tech programs who had to accommodate in-person learning during the height of the pandemic, our arts, music, and theater programs who dealt with canceled concerts, plastic barriers, and odd ways of social distancing, and our ag students who did their thing the whole time. And all others who successfully navigated online learning to get to this point. We are the class that survived the pandemic, dealt with rules about masking and distancing, had our noses swabbed who knows how many times. Some of us sat in quarantine, some of us got sick, and some of us struggled with classes and finding motivation to finish the year. As we go forward and live our lives past NJC, let's continue to look for the light. We are strong, we've persevered, we've adapted, and as we go our ways in this separate, crazy world, I challenge you to go forward, live every day to its fullest, don't take anything for granted, tell your loved ones you love them a little more often, and always look for the light at the end of the tunnel. Congrats, class of 2021, for having an in-person graduation. And now let's go celebrate all of our accomplishments. Thank you. Okay, now I would like to invite up to the stage our first Vice President, Sydney Kreitz, and our second Vice President, Fallon Gimmer, to give the Jolie Mack Award.
The Jolie Mack Award began in 1983. Joel Evan Mack became a student at Northeastern Junior College in the fall of 1982 after graduating from Lyons High School. He was a good student and very active on the NJC campus. In February of his second quarter, he was returning back to Sterling from a weekend at home. On I-76 near Fort Morgan, he stopped to help two young men who appeared to be having car trouble. They murdered him in what can only be described as a senseless act of violence. Joel had often spoken highly of his instructors at NJC. After his death, his family, in cooperation with the Associated Student Government, decided to begin the Jolie Mack Award to recognize outstanding teachers on this campus. ASG continues to sponsor this award each year. What is unique about this award is that it is chosen by the students. All full-time instructors are eligible, but once they have won, their name does not appear on this list again for 3 years. We will have these award recipients' names engraved on a plaque in the Hayes Student Center. At this time, we will recognize the outstanding faculty you choose from each of the divisional areas. For our first Jolie Mack Award, I'm going to start with a story. First, let's think back to when we were just small kids in school and they rolled out the giant box TV on the cart with the VHS player. Yes, VHS. This past semester in my college course, as a now young adult, you'll never guess what happened. The VHS TV cart made another appearance. As you can imagine, our class was somewhat excited about the emergence of this archaic device, questioning what movie we were about to watch. But no, this instructor has a game for us to play. Jeopardy! That was probably made before the dinosaurs were born. Very energetically, our teacher exclaimed the rules of the game, but more importantly, we were not allowed to break the buzzers because, like the dinosaurs, they no longer exist if they needed to be replaced. I was so happy to see this instructor as the winner of the Jolie Mack Award. She teaches a variety of classes, including general biology and microbiology. Her courses are popular because of her humor, knowledge, and love for her students. She goes the extra mile to help students fully understand the content she is teaching and has genuine concern for her students. Hosting outside study sessions, battling through online teaching, and engaging her students in the classroom are all reasons why she is highly deserving of this award. In addition to teaching, she is also the department chair of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, and serves as the voice for students among a variety of committees on campus. Our first Jolie Mack Award winner and one of my favorite instructors, Miss Brenda Zink.
Our second Jolie Mack Award recipient can be described as kind, knowledgeable, and incredibly supportive of the Agriculture Department. This recipient's passion for agriculture can be found in the classroom and outside of the classroom on his own farming operation. Unfortunately, I was in this instructor's class when all the craziness of COVID happened. The first couple months, we had very engaging discussions about food and how other countries worked. I think all of us had a greater respect for the availability of food in the United States after this course. With excitement, our instructor led us to critical thinking strategies for making the world as a whole a better place. Then, COVID. All of our instruction was moved to an online format, yet we are still engaged in exciting topics for research papers and looking at the world events as a whole. For our term paper, we were challenged to critically think about how the pandemic affected the world, both in terms of healthcare and of supply chains. During my position as the Agriculture Department work study, this instructor's door was always open, and oftentimes there are students filtering in and out. As his loud voice carries, I catch myself sometimes listening in on his conversation and his life advice. It's very obvious he is here because he genuinely cares for all of the students, their goals, their life stories, and their well-being. In addition to teaching, this Jolie Mack Award recipient is the Agriculture Department chair and serves on many committees around campus. I don't think he has any downtime, and I would like to congratulate and recognize our second Jolie Mack Award winner, Mr. Mike Anderson. Congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to introduce a special video presentation from the Northeastern Junior College Alumni Association.
On behalf of the Northeastern Junior College Alumni Association, I extend a heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2021. NJC has been and continues to be the place where great people get their start. The Alumni Association is proud to be a part of the rich history of this institution and is looking forward to being part of NJC's bright future. We invite you to continue your loyal association with NJC by being a member of the NJC Alumni Association. As a gift to each of our fine graduates, the Alumni Association has granted you a free one-year membership. This year, in place of our annual Pride in Association recognition, the Alumni Association is sharing a special tribute to Jack Annan. Jack and Florence have been a part of NJC life for 55 years, since 1966. Mr. Jack Annan received his Bachelor of Science degree in 1955. He started his career as a science teacher in New Raymer, where he organized the high school's Ag Department and FFA chapter. He then moved to Grover and continued teaching agriculture. In pursuit of his graduate degree, Jack attended the Colorado State University. In 1966, he joined the agriculture faculty at Northeastern Junior College and has served as an instructor, a vocational guidance and admissions counselor, student recruiter, and as the executive director of the NJC Alumni. He started the Aggies Club, which is the college's agriculture organization. In 1970, he started the Colorado Young Farmers Educational Association. In 1972, he became a traveling recruiter for NJC. In 1993, he retired, but continued working part-time in the admissions office. In 1996, Jack became the executive director of the Alumni Association, where he served until recently when his health would no longer allow him to. He was a committed member of the Lions Club, the Elks Lodge, and the Masonic Lodge, and he was very active in any way that he could be in this community. Jack has won almost every citizenship title, vocational teaching award, and agriculture accolade ever presented in Northeastern Colorado and across the state. He's been loved and admired by both student and adult organizations. He was inducted into the Colorado Vocational Association Hall of Fame in 1993, the Colorado Agriculture Hall of Fame in 1998, the NJC Agriculture Hall of Fame in 2002, the CSU Ag Hall of Fame in 2016, and in 2018, he was named National Builder of Men for Farmhouse Fraternity. In 2004, NJC erected a statue of Jack Annan and aptly named it Mr. NJC. We sadly lost Mr. Annan on April 20th, 2021. Jack and his wife Florence will always be remembered as the royal couple of NJC. Jack would not have been able to accomplish all he did without the loving support of his wife, children, Bill and Sherry, their spouses, and the grandchildren. As the graduating class of 2021, we wish you the greatest success in life. We hope you will continue your pride and commitment to NJC through your membership in the Alumni Association. Always remember that NJC is where you got your start.
Northeastern has a commencement tradition of recognizing two awards. The first award is the Charles F. Poole Award. Charles F. Poole was the first president of Northeastern. The Charles F. Poole Award is a commencement award given to graduates who are scholastically class leaders, and have only attended Northeastern. I will ask the recipients of the Charles F. Poole Award to stand and be recognized. First, Ananicia Gallegos of Sterling. Brady Haug of Medicine Hat, Alberta. And Kaylee McIntosh, also of Sterling. Congratulations to the Charles F. Poole Award winners. The second commencement award is the Armilda W. Dowis Award. Armilda Dowis was one of the first board members of Northeastern. This is a commencement award given to outstanding graduates in an occupational program who have attended only Northeastern. And I ask that they stand to be recognized. The first is Chloe Reinke of Westcliff. Chloe. And Alyssa Sprague of Yuma. The names of these students are already on display on a plaque in the Hayes Student Center. I now turn the podium over to Vice President of Academic Affairs, Linda Merkel.
Before the actual conferral of the degrees, we need to pause and recognize a dedicated and talented group of individuals, the faculty and staff of Northeastern. These faculty and staff members have stood behind our graduates throughout their time at Northeastern. Their generous service and commitment to our graduating class is deserving of recognition. Would the faculty and staff of Northeastern please rise at this time? Well, I was going to ask you to help me recognize them, but we just did that, so I'll move on. All right. The time has now come for our graduates to receive their degrees. I ask for the help of the audience in keeping a steady flow of students coming onto and exiting the stage. Aisles must be kept open so that our students can leave and return with ease to their seats. Those wishing to photograph graduates may use the roped area to the right of the stage. President Lee, as the Chief Academic Officer of Northeastern Junior College, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the graduating class of 2021. The students being recognized have successfully completed all certificate and degree requirements within their individual programs of study. To begin the presentation of graduates, I call on the faculty of Northeastern to introduce their program graduates and announce the graduates' academic awards and scholarships.
Fallon Catherine Gemmer, Animal Science and Associate of General Studies. Brooke Marie Sigmund, Agriculture Business and Animal Science, Phi Theta Kappa member. Ashley LaBelle Adamson, Animal Science. Shelby Kathleen Clark, Associate of General Studies. Cheyenne R. Sabeda, Equine Management. Abigail Marie Halley, Animal Science. Colin J. Lang, Agribusiness. Riata L. Day, Agricultural Business. Shadron Walters, Agribusiness and Production Agriculture. Cindy Sagahan, Animal Science. Riley Klein, Equine Management. Dana Mae McCollum, Equine Management. Tyler Allison, Equine Management. Isaac Henry Linker, Soil and Crop Sciences. Lauren D. Wagner, Animal Science, Phi Theta Kappa member. Kristen Ann Wood, Agriculture Business, Phi Theta Kappa member. Brandon Russell Mortensen, Animal Science. Devin Christian Littlefield, Agricultural Business. Madison Elizabeth Snedden, Agricultural Business. Lauren Rose Shreves, Agricultural Education. Caleb Zyler Lee, Animal Science. Emily Jane Schmiedeberg, Animal Science, Honors Program, and Phi Theta Kappa member. Cade Dutton, Production Agriculture. Carson Rule, Production Agriculture. Justin Traxler, Production Agriculture. Jordan Faith Kendrick, Agricultural Business. Delaney Savannah Hager, Agricultural Business, Animal Science, and Phi Theta Kappa member. Kinley K. Lewis, Agricultural Business, Phi Theta Kappa member. Riley Lou Moranville, Agricultural Business. Grace Olinger, Agricultural Business and Animal Science. Colby Joseph Midcap, Agricultural Business. Tanner Burge, Production Agriculture. Tell Linky, Production Agriculture. Chase McDonald, Production Agriculture. Jordan E. Wilgenberg, Production Agriculture. Angel Rangel, Animal Science.
Samantha K. Nielsen, Certificate Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Hope Maxine Preble, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Medical Services. Jeff Breckel, Certificate Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Cheyenne Lee Consdorf, Certificate Emergency Medical Technician, Basic. Renee Elaine Richards, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Medical Services. Elizabeth Jo Bell Adlisberger, Associate of General Studies. Kylie Elizabeth Howe, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Medical Services, Phi Theta Kappa member. Lydia Pesha, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Medical Services, certificates in EMT and firefighting, Phi Theta Kappa member. Courtney Lynn Dinkle, Associate of Applied Science, Emergency Medical Services, Women's Soccer Scholarship, Dean Scholarship, State Line Scholarship, Nursing Scholarship, Academic Power Award Scholarship. Seth, next, sorry. You get to do that one.
Sorry. Seth Paul Collins, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science Technologies. Kenneth Decker, Certificate, Fire 1, Basic Level. Milan Diglich, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science Technologies. Wilhelm Harry Lorenz, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science Technologies. Ethan Richmond, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science Technologies. Samuel Ritter, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science Technologies. Levi Shane, Associate of Applied Science, Fire Science Technologies.
Jorge Trejo, Associate of General Studies. Sydney Noel Kreitz, Associate of Science, Chemistry Designation, Phi Theta Kappa member. Kaylin Marie Cruz, Associate of Science. Amberly Joe Crow, Associate of Science. Matthew David Bond, Associate of Science. Joseph Luis Quintana, Associate of Science. Alberto Johnson, Associate of Science. Roberto Johnson, Associate of Science. Isabel Levon Helfer, Associate of Science, Don Fix Memorial Scholarship. Tate Walker Dilly, Associate of Science, Phi Theta Kappa member. Ashley Jane Ray, Associate of Science, Phi Theta Kappa member. Danielle Gonzalez, Associate of Science. Marissa McAllister, Associate of Arts, Philosophy Designation, and Associate of Science. Faith Morgan, Associate of Science. Elena Colette Luth, Associate of General Studies. Ananicia Gallegos, Associate of Science, Phi Theta Kappa member, Elsie Good Memorial Scholarship, Regis Transfer Scholarship, Phi Theta Kappa Transfer Scholarship. Adam Zink, Associate of Arts. Jaden Hottinger, Associate of Science. Nicholas Brody DiNapoli, Associate of Arts. Peyton Savannah Wallace, Associate of Science. Kaylee Elizabeth McIntosh, Associate of Science, Phi Theta Kappa member, Full Honors and Leadership Scholarship. Haley Morgan Farringer, Associate of Science, Phi Theta Kappa member. Allie Blackwelder, Associate of Science. Giselle Lorraine Fetzer, Associate of General Arts.
Adriana Isabel Vargas, Associate of Arts, Women's Soccer Scholarship.
Dharma Jean Garcia, Associate of Arts. Bailey Renee Duncan, Associate of Science. Adia Rose Robbins, Associate of Science. Heidi Patricia Benedike, Associate of Science, Phi Theta Kappa member. Corey Ryan Negebauer, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Sarah Patricia Figueroa, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Zeth Thomas Scheinfeld, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Madison Marie Blackwelder, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa member. Ashley Napauza, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa member. Christina Tatro, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa member. Katie Nicole Bass, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Jordan Thiel, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Olga Valentina Escalera, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Yasmin Trevino, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Kendra Marie Mowell, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Cassandra Schluter, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. And Marissa Ray Mitter, Associate of Science, Nursing.
Graduates, please rise. And now, by the authority vested in me by the General Assembly of the State of Colorado and the State Board for Community Colleges and Occupational Education, and on behalf of all of the employees of Northeastern Junior College, I hereby confer the aforementioned degrees of Associate of Arts, Science, and General Studies, Applied Science, and certificates. You may now switch your tassels from the right to the left as a symbol of attaining your degree. Congratulations, you are now college graduates. Graduates, you may be seated. Graduates, I sincerely hope that you will take some time to recognize all of the people that have helped you reach the goal of graduating from Northeastern. Now is the time to celebrate this success. But you should do so with your parents and your loved ones, your friends and your colleagues, as they have been your support system that you needed, and they were there for you. Before we conclude the ceremony, I would like to recognize several people that helped make the ceremony successful. As you all know, this has been a difficult thing for us to manage, and a lot of people went to a lot of work to make it possible. I have several people I'm going to mention. Please hold your applause till the end. Steve Smith and the entire Student Services Department staff, the Bank of Colorado Event Center staff, and Denise Dennington, our Communications Director, Jesse Quinlan, the class escorts, the ambassadors that have helped, and the custodial staff that made the arrangements for the stage and everything else in this facility. Please help me thank those valuable people. And finally, I'd like to invite the graduates, family, and guests to join us in a celebration in an open space reception between the cafeteria and ES French Hall. There's a large tent out there. I don't think you can miss it. That reception will be held at 3 p.m. today. I know this is our early session, but I hope many of you can stick around and join us for that reception. That concludes our ceremony. Again, congratulations to the class of 2021.
Come on, let me show you.